Let's do it. Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to Flow with Freddie. I am Freddie. Thank you so much for choosing this video. We are going to open our hearts, send some love out into the world, and love ourselves through the process. So when you're ready, I'm ready. I won't be cueing any props. However, if you know that you like to use blocks or straps or a blanket for the knees, go for it. Yeah, we're going to meet in a child's pose when you're ready. All right, my friends, Balasana. Bring your big toes together. You can keep your knees together or bring them wide. And then come on down, melt your sweetheart in between or on top of your thighs. Hands stretched long out in front. Separate your fingertips. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Begin to settle into your space. Quiet your mind as you get into your body, right? That's what this is all about, getting out of the head and into the body. And more specifically today, we're going to tap into our heart space, our Anahata chakra, or our heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra out of the 7 main ones. We know that there are more than that, but there are 7 main energy centers that run up and down the Sushumna Nadi, aka the spine, and it goes up and beyond the crown of the head even. So maybe you close your eyes and visualize this rainbow line. Starts red at the tailbone, and then orange right in between the tailbone and the navel. The navel is yellow. The heart space is green. And the throat is a light blue. Third eye, darker blue. And then the crown, which is purple. We are going to focus on the green today, the heart chakra. So begin to breathe into this space. Send breath all the way down to your tailbone. It even fills up the ribs, the upper back body. Hold your breath at the top. And then exhale, soften everything. Let the air out of the system. One more inhale for good measure. Big breath in. Press your palms down into the earth. And exhale out. Beautiful. Walk your right palm back just a few inches. And then press into the palm. Inhale, lift your left arm up, open through your wing. Wiggle your fingertips. And exhale, thread the needle. Left arm goes underneath the right. Twist. Left shoulder comes down, left ear comes down. Gaze under your right bicep. Take a big loving inhale in. And exhale out. Slowly unravel. Left palm plants across from the right. Inhale, open up, reach the right arm up, up, up. And exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder down, right ear down. Enjoy this twist. Big breath. And exhale. Beautiful. Unravel, come back to center. And now walk your hands over towards the right side. Booty is heavy. Left glute stays towards the left heel. Push the earth away. Really stretch through the left side body. Breathe into that space. Beautiful. Slowly rise up, walk it through center, and take it to the other side. Really push the right hand down and away. Right heel towards right glute. Dip your chin, bow your brain. Breathe deeply. Show yourself some gratitude for showing up today. Loving awareness for self, for your practice. This is time well spent. And release, walk it back to center. Nice and slowly. Lift your heart up. Walk your knees underneath your hip points. Feet in alignment with the knees. Find your hand placement. Maybe you widen them just a bit. Claw into the earth. Inhale, drop the belly. Open through the chest. Move through cat-cow. Take it away. You can take this into circles. You can come all the way back into a child's pose, all the way forward into a cobra pose. Whatever feels good today, my friend. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. Maybe you set an intention for your practice. And if there is another person in your life that could use some love, maybe you send them some now. And I would also like to acknowledge that the sun is coming in and out today. It's hiding behind the clouds at times, so I do apologize if the lighting in the room changes. I am sorry, I do not have professional lighting, my friends. If you want to donate to the YouTube channel, there's links down below. We could totally make that happen if somebody wants to invest in that, if it bothers you that much. Otherwise, there's not much I can do about it, at least not right now. So, enjoy the elements, right? This is, we're all keeping it real here, so. All right, rise back up. Find a neutral tabletop pose. Gaze down in between your thumbs. And then find a puppy posture. Bring your left elbow down to where the left hand was. Right elbow down to where the right hand was. Walk your knees back just a little bit. Send your heart back and melt it down towards the earth. Booty's going to pop up towards the sky. Anahata Asana, puppy posture. Nice little shoulder opener. Breathe deeply. I am not bringing my chest and chin down to the ground just because I have a mic on and it interferes with that. So please just find what feels good in your body right now. One more big inhale in. And exhale out. Now your weight is going to kind of shift into the right side. Left hand is going to lift and come back quickly underneath your left shoulder. Right hand follows. Chin and chest is down. All right, lift your left toes up. Left knee is still down. Find stability enough so that you can lift this left leg up towards the sky. Breathe, big breath in, point your toes up, up, up. And exhale, tuck the left knee behind the right. Press your heart up. Walk your hands back, booty kisses the earth. Boom, we're in cow legs. Inhale, float the fingertips up towards the sky. And exhale, rain the fingertips down left to right. Allow the fingertips to come back behind and interlace behind your tailbone. Draw the knuckles down and away. Pull the shoulder blades together. Dip your chin towards your chest. And then take your gaze up towards the sky. Pause here, lengthen, inhale in. And exhale out. Softly release the fingertips. Inhale, reach up, lengthen through all four sides of the torso. And exhale, side body stretch. The left hand comes down towards the ground, right arm up and over towards the left. Right bicep by the ear, big breath in. Exhale, rise up through center, onto the other side. Right fingertips plant. Inhale, left bicep by the ear, big breath in. And exhale, rise back up. Listen carefully. Left fingertips plant, right fingertips follow. We're coming over towards the right side of the yoga mat. Lean forward just a bit so you can kind of press into your shins. We're lifting the booty up. We're lifting everything up and then we're pivoting. We're going to walk everything over towards the left side. Okay, left, 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 until our legs cross in the opposite way. Left knee is on top now, or lower your bum down. Okay, if you are confused there, it's okay. We were here, right knee on top, yeah? Left fingertips down, and then right fingertips come down, lift your booty up, swivel all the way until left knee is on top. Okay, hopefully you got it. All right, let's do that same little dance. Inhale, float the fingertips up. Exhale, rain it down. Interlace opposite thumb on top this time, so the one that feels a little weird. Pull the knuckles down and away, maybe back a little bit. Pull the shoulder blades together, dip your chin, and then lift up. Inhale, find a gentle heart opener. Make sure you're not crunching in the back of the neck, but we're lifting. Imagine you could lift your forehead up towards the sky as well. And then softly release the fingertips. Inhale in, lengthen, get tall. Exhale, right fingertips down, side body stretch. Left glute stays heavy. Big breath in. Use your exhale to rise up onto the other side. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, rise up, head over heart, heart over pelvis. So come back to center. And then we're going to come out of this the same way we came in. Palms go forward, plant them down, lean forward, bend the elbows, chest comes down towards the earth, both your toes lift, extend through the right leg, send it up towards the sky, left foot comes down. Inhale in, really reach, reach, reach. And exhale, plant right knee next to left. Push yourself up, boom. We're in a kneeling position towards the back side of the mat. Doesn't really matter where you land. Rotate through the wrists. And then nice and slowly, left fingertips come down over towards the left side. Lift your hips up. Inhale, rise up as you extend through the right leg. If you lost that one, here we are kneeling. Sorry, this is a little bit creative, so you know. All right, left fingertips come down. Inhale, lift and extend through the right leg. Right bicep by the ear, reach the fingertips away. Big breath in. Exhale, point the right toes towards the right shoulder. Cactus arm, squeeze the scapula onto the back body and point your right toes towards your right shoulder. Point, 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 stay here, or extend through the right arm, grab your ankle, and then maybe you kick your foot into your hand. Find a little opening, lengthen the tailbone down, inhale in, and exhale to release. Switch sides nice and slowly. Right fingertips come down. They're kind of away from self, right? So make sure you're not too crunched up here. If you're like, what? Maybe you send your fingertips away. Awesome. Lift your booty. Send your left leg out. Bicep by the ear. Inhale in. And exhale. Bend through the left knee. Point the toes. Bend the left elbow. Squeeze the scapula. And then really point the toes towards your shoulder. Oh my gosh. Feel this anywhere. Feel this. What do you feel? And then stay here or extend the left arm until you catch the ankle. Kick the foot into the hand. Lengthen your tailbone down. Big breath in. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale to softly release. Amazing. Lower your bum down towards your heels. Rotate through the wrists. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time. Now we're going to move through this flow one time a little bit slower so you can feel it out. Maybe get, feel some muscles light up. And then we'll move through it a little faster the second time and then cool it down. So let's get moving. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Stretching through the backs of the legs. Find what feels good here. And then let's go. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through. Plant the foot between the palms. Nice and slowly, we're going to keep this back knee lifted to start. Press into the sole of the right foot. Rise up. Inhale, high lunge. Soft bend in the back knee to get your center right underneath you. Lengthen your tailbone down. Big breath in. Exhale, rain the fingertips down left to right. Interlace behind your tailbone. On an inhale, draw the knuckles back, and as you do so, straighten through the right leg. Big breath in, left heel is lifted. Exhale, lean forward. This is like a hovering pyramid. Pull the right hip crease back. There's balance going on here. If this interlacing is just too much, please feel free to bring your fingertips down to the earth. Big breath in, you got it. Exhale out. Crown reaches long, inhale in. On an exhale, slowly bend through both knees. Lower the left knee down to the earth. Release the fingertips. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, open twist towards the right. Left fingertips go forward, right fingertips go back. Stay here or reach the left palm up so the front hand reaches up towards the sky, and then the back hand is going to come down towards the left thigh. Funky twist. Inhale in, again, pull the left hip crease back. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Inhale in, and exhale out. One more big breath, you got it. Gaze down at the floor for some extra stability if you're having a problem balancing. That's okay, every day will be different. Slowly release, come out of it. Plant the left palm down, lift the back knee, inhale, open up towards the right. Claw into the left fingertips, my friends. Find that spidey hand. And then nice and slowly shift your weight. Outer edge of the left foot comes to the ground. Right toes come down and around. Pick them up, tap the earth behind you. Wild thing. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Grand expansion, right? Send your love out into the ocean. Send your love out into the ocean. We know where my mind is. Inhale in. And exhale, slowly come out of it. Come back to downward facing dog. So pivot your torso. Right toes plant. Actually, we're in a plank pose. Come into a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Bend the elbows. Lower your chest and chin. Maybe you lift your toes up. Send your booty back. Child's pose. Move through it. We're not staying. Ripple forward. Move into your belly down back bend. Inhale. Open up. Express yourself. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through, plant the foot. Keep the right knee lifted if you wish. Wherever you are, find stability and inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, rain it down. Back knee is bent just softly. Opposite thumb goes on top, so the funky weird one. Inhale in, pull the knuckles down as you straighten through the left leg. And exhale, lean forward, hover. Pull the left hip crease back. Crown reaches forward. Knuckles reaching back. Big breath in. Exhale out. One more. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Slowly bend through both knees. Back knee is going to tap. Release the fingertips. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Press into the front foot. Exhale, open up towards the left. Right fingertips reach forward. Left fingertips reach back. Stay here or find your funky twist. Inhale in, you got it. Exhale to stay. Again, we'll flow this out in the second round. We'll move faster, connecting breath to movement. For now, one more inhale. And exhale, move out of it, come into your twist, plant the right palm, lift the back knee, open up towards the left. Here we go, claw into the right fingertips, yeah, push the earth away. Maybe you even plant the palm a little bit forward since you know we're going into that wild thing now. Okay, here we go, pivot your right toes towards the left side of the mat. Bring your left toes down, bring them up to tap behind you. Spiral your heart, send your hips up towards the sky, wild thing. Big inhale in. Exhale out, push the earth away. One more inhale. And exhale, release, come back down, plank pose. Inhale in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lift your toes. Send it back, child's pose. Ripple forward, belly down, back bend, inhale in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move through that one more time. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through, plant the foot. Right away, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Interlace. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Release the fingertips, plant the palm. Inhale, open up towards the right, twist it out. Exhale, pivot, transition, wild thing. Right toes go back. Inhale, lift your heart up towards the sky, hips follow. And exhale, bring it down, plank pose. Inhale in, exhale, knees, chest, chin, hug the elbows in, lift the toes. Send your booty back, child's pose. Ripple forward, belly down, back bend. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up and through, plant the foot. Inhale, high lunge, reach for the sky, get nice and tall. Exhale, float it down to interlace. Inhale, straighten it out, lengthen, reach for the sky, crown. Exhale, bring it forward. Release the palms. Inhale, open up to your twist. And exhale, release, transition, wild thing. Inhale, lift the hips up, big breath in. And exhale to release. Plank pose. Yes, we did take out that funky twist just because, well, apparently we didn't need it. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin. This time, send it back, child's pose to stay. Pause, stay in your child's pose. Find some wiggles in the lower body, in the whole body, right? The upper body is stacked on the lower body, so everything's moving. All right, nice and slowly walk your hands back, shift your weight, and come on down to your back body. We're going to quickly cool it down, and then I'll send you on your merry way. But first, enjoy a mini Savasana. So come on down to your back body, send the legs out long. Ooh, yeah. And just take a moment. And then bring your left foot to the ground. Right leg comes up and cross it over the left leg. Kick up off your toes. And now find an eagle wrap, whatever your eagle wrap is, right? So you know that, hopefully you know that by now. It can just be this cross. It can be legs touching, or maybe you find a double wrap. Cool. Now, right arm is going to go underneath the left. Find Haya. Maybe you bring your arms together. Maybe you find an eagle wrap here. Maybe you bring your right thumb, then knuckle your right thumb to your third eye. Give it a little rub. Breathe here. Again, picture that beautiful rainbow line of energy source, starting at the tailbone, going all the way up to the crown. And then hug the navel in and begin to tick-tock the hips left to right. Just a little bit here, right? You may get out of balance. And then whenever you meet your breaking point, separate the arms, bring them left to right, and then fully move into these twists. Meet your edge though, all right? This may feel very, very extreme going to one side, so please do not overdo it. Awesome. Come back to center. Let's switch it out. Unravel. Right leg goes down. Left leg goes on top this time. Find your wrap. Same thing with the arms. Left arm underneath. Haya. Back to back or wrap. Maybe knuckle to third eye. Find what feels good. Find your magic. And then breathe through it. Picture those energy points. Repeat after me. I am safe. I am loved. And I am wise. Beautiful. And now start to find your little shimmies. And then once you find your breaking point, that's just for fun. Whoa, separate your arms and help yourself out. And notice if one side is different, and maybe your left to right motion is like this. That is okay. All right, it's okay. Allow it to be. Pause at center. Release. Give yourself a hug. Both knees come into the chest. Hug them and give them a squeeze. Lift your nose up towards your knees. Inhale. And exhale, happy baby. Catch the outside edges of your feet. Come on down to your back body. Separate the knees. Pull the feet down towards the ground. They're not even going to come close, right? Because we're in this funky shape. But just give them a pull. Give them a tug. Shine some light in the dark places. What? Yeah, buddy. Breathe deeply. Always, always, always showing self so much compassion. And then release. If you would like to take a plow pose, feel free. Bring your palms down. Send your toes back. Knees can be bent, absolutely. There's no right or wrong here. You can have your toes up towards the sky. You know, whatever feels good here. Just kind of bringing the energy back in. Oh, yeah. Feel the stretch wherever you feel it. For me, it's in my back body. And then slowly come on down. Send your legs out long. Set yourself up for a Savasana. Now bring your mind's eye to your heart space and imagine that green glowing ball of energy. And with every inhale, it gets bigger and brighter. Maybe it's pulsating with life inside. Still getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and pretty soon it consumes your entire body and beyond. And ask yourself, how do I feel right here, right now? And accept however you're feeling. Maybe that's the hardest part. But you are loved, my friend. Just know that you always have a friend in me. You have a friend in my doggies. They're always here with us. Whether you see them or not, they are right there. And your practice, it always has your back. So thank you so much, my friends, for moving with me today. Thank you for deciding to shift your energy. Or maybe this was just preventative care, right? Maybe you just wanted to move a little bit. Whatever the case, thank you so much. Bring the palms together. We'll take one final collective inhale in. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Give yourself one final embrace, physically or mentally, emotionally, whatever that means. Show yourself some compassion one final time. And then take a loving inhale in. And exhale out. I love you. Thank you so much, my friend.